and welcome to the Blue Notes Pod. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, host of the BlueNote Fan Report, and this is my Aloha commentary. Well, we've reached the end of our journey, almost. We have discussed the numbers 2 through 5 and 7 through 10 most gut-wrenching moments in St. Louis Blues history, and here they are. Now it's time to move on to a very sad moment in Blues history, and a moment that almost every Blues fan would never forget until July 12th, 2019. So, in order to talk about my number 9 moment, or probably not my number 9, my number 6 moment, we need to take a little bit of a journey. So please, join me as we go on a bit of a trail. Well, as you just seen, we took an ATV through the mountains of Colau Ranch. A lot of movies were filmed here, and it was happy times. But on Memorial Day, 1977, in Lee Summit, Missouri, at the farm of Gary Unger's house, my number 6 moment happened. They had a after-season picnic, barbecue on Memorial Day at Gary's farm, and Bob Gassoff was there with his pregnant wife. And towards the end of the afternoon, they had been on some four-wheelers, much like we had just been on, and decided to ride a motorcycle, a couple of dirt bikes. Unfortunately, this turned tragic. While riding the dirt bike, Bob Gassoff had a head-on collision with a car that was coming to the ranch. It was a gopher going out and getting ice and things like that. He was rushed to the hospital. Unfortunately, he was DOA. His son, Gary Jr., is the bright spot out of this. Gary played a little bit of hockey, but Gary is I think he's a commander in the United States Navy SEALs. Gary Jr., has carried on his father's legacy. He was a small, tough man, and he was somebody that the Blues loved to have on his team. He was greatly missed, and the Blues did something really nice and retired his number. I've talked to Bruce Affleck, who was there that day, and you can still hear the sadness in his voice when he talks about that. Is Bob Gassoff's death. almost come to the end of our journey. And it's actually been a lot of fun going over these top 10 most gut-wrenching moments. I talked about my number 9 moment being our number 6 moment being Bob Gassoff passing away. The guy's number 6 moment we talked about earlier with me was Brett Hull signing as a free agent with Dallas and leaving. Unfortunately, that tenure of Brett Hull wore out, and not much more we could do about that. So, I'm standing in the heart of Waikiki, next to the Duke Keeaumoku statue. Duke was considered the father of open ocean surfing and probably one of the greatest surfers that ever lived. This is a fitting spot to talk about the number 1 most gut-wrenching moment. On May 12th, 1996, in Hockeytown at Joe Louis Arena, 13 of 14 possible Hall of Famers stepped on the ice for what turned out to be an epic Game 7 in the second round. The Blues and the Detroit Redwings, 7 Hall of Famers on each side. Now, bear in mind, the Detroit Red Wings Hall of Famers were younger in their career, where most of the Blues were older in their careers toward the end of them. But that's the power and the magnitude that you had on that ice that day. At the second overtime, very early, John Casey gets tested, he's ready, and the puck goes back and forth a little bit. All of a sudden, with a few minutes gone, puck is passed, Gretzky catches it with his stick, and the famous lines, "Gretzky had it, lost it," are uttered. Problem is, it's not so much that he ever had it, or that he ever lost it, he tried to stop it and didn't stop it well enough. This play should be called, "John Casey, what the hell were you thinking?" To me, he never gets enough blame for this. Never. People don't look at that he wasn't in the play. And had Casey been in the play, I don't think that Yzerman takes that shot. I think that the Blues are able to get back, and it's a nothing play. But because Casey had no clue what he was doing, wasn't square to the shooter, this is what happens. We have this moment that lasted all the way until 2019. But with all that being said, guys, I think you missed one moment. I think there is one moment that is more gut-wrenching to Blues fans and to St. Louisans in a whole than any other. Now, in order for me to talk about that, I need to go to one more place. And I hope that the guys will kind of hold off on showing this one until near the end of the show. So, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying, guys, enjoy talking about this. And I can't wait to see the rest of you on Aloha Commentary and BlueNote Fan Report. And I really want to hear what you think about my most gut-wrenching, grand finale gut-wrenching moment. Aloha, and I'll see you soon. On this. Well, now I feel our journey has come to an end. I am standing in front of the Honolulu War Memorial Natatorium. This building was put up after 1945 in honor of war veterans. However, in 1979, it became unusable, and it's sat here since then. No one knows what to do with it. The city and county are studying it, but sooner or later, it will probably be torn down. And that brings me to my grand, gut-wrenching moment. This. That's right. The arena coming down in, I think it was 1999, in February of 99, if I remember correctly, is my most gut-wrenching moment. The number of games that I've seen there, and all the things that I had done, and the concerts and all of that, getting Brett Hull and Adamo to sign my puck outside of the front of it before a game, things like that. Just when I see this video, and I didn't get to see this live, I got to see it months, I think even a year later, before I finally got to see it. It still just tears a part of me out. Yes, we have a beautiful new building now, but I'll never forget on ESPN one time during a Blackhawks and Blues game, they drew an outline around the building, and when the wave was going, you could see the building shaking. So, guys, this is the moment I think you missed. Sorry about that. I just got to say it's been so much fun doing this segment up to this point. So, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and I will see you again on my next Aloha commentary and on the Blue Note Fan Report. By the way, please check out the Blue Note Fan Report's interview with Jim Thomas and Tom Timmerman of the Post-Dispatch. They give a lot of good insight into how the Blues are shaping up for the next season. Aloha!